Could it really be true that the last 2 weeks of presents, relatives and turkeys was all for nothing?
High above the plains of Lombardy, nestling in the foothills of the Carpathians, a small village was preparing for the arrival of Il Cogetto, the vegetable magician.
The onions, he'll never make those disappear, never.
No, not the tomatoes. They're too easy. Give him a pumpkin. It's much more difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, I made everything on the shopping list disappear. The onions, the pumpkin. Now I'm making them reappear in the bag.
As Il Cogetto made the entire market disappear, the local priest arrived.
Very, very lovely to see you. May I kiss your... No kissing. Attention.
As he approached, the crowd became agitated, sensing something important was about to be announced.
Nice of yourselves. Mind your pockets. Nice.
Okay, let's have a big genuflection for your priest and mine, Father Rivera.
Oh, he's going to say something terrible. I can feel it in my bones. I can.
Right, come on, love. Let's get into this now. Put your arm through. Oh, he isn't half putting on weight. I've let this out twice already, Desmond. Oh, he's ripped it now.
Look at the priest, Conceptor.
Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Have you ever woken up and find your belief has totally gone now, eh? Have you?
I told you it was serious.
Well, a funny thing happened to me today when I come here to see the flocks. My faith has gone, my belief is no more, it has ceased to be. God moves in mysterious ways, but this got me stopped. You're on your own. I am now going to the Vatican to tell the Pope my faith has gone away.
The news spread through the streets like wildfire.
The priest, he gone off his rock. I'm so shocked I need a drink. Can I come up for a Campari?
But the Vatican, which Father Rivera was going to, was not a happy place.
Ciao, Ducky. No, doesn't she think she's a business bitch?
After years of tolerating high church architecture, the Pope had ordered a complete redecoration of the interior of the Vatican.
The sooner they get cushion pile on this floor, the better.
Paging Cardinal Mulheny. Cardinal Mulheny to the courtesy phone, please.
His Holiness wants a new color scheme throughout. I mean, his point is, it's just not a feel-good place. It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable. It's not a feel-good place. We get Marks and Spencer's in here. It'll be marvelous.
Are you going to the discotheque tonight?
Yup, just going to get my Levi's out the wash.
After a stressful day ministering to a multitude of sinners, young cardinals really get on down in the redesigned vaults at the Vatican Agogo.
I wish they turned the music down.
I love this, Father. I'd like to have that in my bedroom.
It is too fussy. It is too ornate. I mean,
mind the table there.
Yeah. You see, I mean, it was all right for Michelangelo, but he did not have to live with it.
What's this here now,
Well,
Father?
take this, for instance. This is a telephone book.
That's the telephone directory?
This is volume 1 of our yellow pages. There are 300 more like this. This is ridiculous. It took me a month to find a plumber. It's a joke.
Well, you got a man on every page.
Do sit down, gentlemen. I must apologize for having to meet in the snooker room, but as you know, the meeting room is being redecorated, which brings us to the repainting of the Sistine Chapel. Any color ideas? Farillo.
Well, I think that Cardinal Red would be
Beige.
very nice.
You gotta have beige. Cover those cherubs. Beige, beige.
No. Rag rolling perhaps would be nice, but
Man,
Cardinal...
how are you gonna cover cherubs if you don't use beige?
Well, you see, Cardinal Red is a very vivid color. I think it would be good.
Crap.
Just then, news arrived of Father Rivera's sudden lapse of belief. It caused a flurry of panic.
Now, I don't want you to panic, but this priest is coming over. He has lost his belief.
What?
It's not a major problem. I'm sure it's just temporary, but we'd better be careful and nip it in the bud. I mean, Christmas is coming up, and of course, it is our big time of the year. I mean, I know we're trying to make the church face up to a modern world, but this is a bit ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Far away in the Welsh valleys, children prepared for Christmas.
Mary was with her child, and they weren't allowed in. The inn.
No, there wasn't.
At home, Daffyd Williams listened fascinated to his father's stories.
You see, you must believe in Father Christmas and put some food out for him. He likes sausage rolls, cheese and pickle sandwiches, a pint of bitter in a straight glass, and 10 Castellas.
At the Vatican, security was strict as Father Rivera arrived.
Yeah, go in. Wait. Oh, all right, go in.
To put him at his ease, he was escorted across the courtyard in the new stretched Pope-mobile.
Get out the way, you. Get out the way. Kmart sucks. Okay, who's on first? What's on second? Thank you. His Holiness is not too annoyed with me, is he?
No, Father. Don't worry about it. Just be nice to him.
Yeah, hello, nice.
No, the thing is to just play it cool. Play it very cool.
Okay.
Just be careful what is it. Here he comes.
Rivera, my boy, what have you... Oh, no tongues. What have you been up to?
Well,
Well done, Rivera. Don't worry, we sort you out.
I'm sorry, I just do not believe anymore.
Don't worry, Rivera, we sort you out.
Thank you. Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
Let's get into the hospital wing as soon as possible.
No, please, put me down. Now, what have I done? I've done nothing. All I say was I don't believe. I said I'm sorry. Where are you taking me? What's in here?
Ain't stay in there, you bloody heretic. I hope there's something you can do for me, Doctoro.
Well, lost your faith, have you?
My faith is gone,
Let's have a listen, then. No sign of any faith, no. Haven't even got a replay. 3 days and still no sign of his belief. Oh, what have you got for Aston Villa? Home win.
Unaware of this crisis of faith, the West End prepared for Christmas.
Fragrant, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Chanel boss stick. Go and have a sniff. Comes with its own plastic bag.
Crazy.
In Wales, festivities had begun.
Better out than in anyway, isn't it?
Look at him. You wouldn't know he had any orbit sexual appetite, would you? You better fetch another spoon. Daffyd, leave the balloon alone. I've told you once, I've told you. Daffyd!
In the deep, damp vaults of the Vatican Library, the search was on for an answer to the mounting spiritual crisis.
Well, this book explains why you shouldn't buy a second-hand Fiat, but nothing about the lack of belief, nothing.
News of the crisis gradually leaked out.
Anyway, my friend who works in the Vatican kitchen says they've got this priest and he's lost his belief, you see, and he can't find it anywhere, and apparently it's spreading. It's terrible.
Oh, look, there's another piece of paper there on the
Malcolm,
floor.
you're not still collecting pieces of paper, are you?
Well, I ain't got this one, have I? I found a better piece than this yesterday. Hang on, look, I'll show you.
Given it up.
Yeah, look, I've got 3,000 pieces now. Let me show you this one here. Look, this is a good one. It's my best one. It's got writing
on it, yeah.
Yeah, well, man's got to have hobby, ain't he, eh?
Listen, if it had no belief, you not got the Christmas, you not got the drinking and the rampy-pampy under the mistletoe.
Worried, the Pope called a meeting.
This guy Rivera, he don't believe. We gotta keep it under our hats. Why you think we got such crazy big hats? We got a lot to keep under there. 2,000 years of Christianity for a kickoff, and
Hey, look at this one. What's this? Go on, guess. Giraffe going past the window. All
So,
right.
brothers, I say to you, stum, mum's the word. Yiddish, mum, that's the word.
But it was too late to stop the spread of the news.
The priest has lost his belief.
The priest has lost his beliefs. Yes. The sheep has lost his teeth.
Love the after-shave, Keith.
I lost my belief once, you know.
Yeah, so I hear, Father, yeah.
It was on Hampstead Heath, actually.
Shame. Yeah. Well, you better stop wearing your shirt collar back to front then, ain't you, Father?
By Jove, I finished that one quickly. Another one, please.
The lack of belief was spreading as everywhere members of religious orders began to follow more pagan pursuits.
Steady on, Gil. I mean, sister.
But for everyone else, the Christmas shopping continued.
It's for your Uncle Ronnie, is it? Yeah. Well, he'll need at least a 20 denier, especially if he's doing a serious black and he's tooled up with a shooter.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's a danger he'll be recognised.
Quite so, yes, indeed, yes.
It's quite sheer, you see. You see?
Yeah. Well, you put it in your hand, do you?
No, I'm just demonstrating, you idiot. If you shave your legs, they'll be fine, really.
Well, I'll take them. Thank you.
Established religion crumbled. People turned to other spiritual creeds.
So, show us how this stone worship works, Archbishop. As you grasp the stone symbolically, roll it around, yes, and then walk away meaningfully. Marvellous. Do I get a Davy Crockett hat?